Yo, what is going on, guys? Johnny here. Welcome back to another Infinite Warfare video. Today we're going to be talking about the Vpr Nerf that happened. Well, by now it was yesterday, and it actually changed a lot, and some of these patch notes are just hilarious because they're understating exactly what they did here. If I'm going to be completely honest, they're understating it. So first off, the first patch note says that it got a slight increase to its recoil, and I don't know about you, but that clip at the beginning, that doesn't seem like a slight increase. That seems like a massive increase. But, you know, let's just break it down one more time. Here's the clip once again. This is pre-nerf. Once again, I'm not even using a foregrip here. So, it's a laser. This is pretty much the NV4 before the patch, before the nerf, plus 3 foregrips. That's pretty much what this is at this point. And now this right here is what it's like without a foregrip. All of these are an entire clip, and oh my god, without a foregrip, it's insane. And so now, this is what it's like after the nerf with the foregrip. It's still not as good as it used to be, because the way it was before, it was just insane. So that's one thing to, you know, really take into account. And one thing I do want to say is that the only people who are going to be using this gun now are high-skilled players. You know, people who are above average to total gods. Because honestly, the only people who are doing really good with this, or like everybody was actually doing really good with this, but the people who were abusing it the most was those kids who actually only got like a 1 KD every game because they sucked. And this game and this gun like made them feel like total gods. So I saw some of those kids trying to use this still getting wrecked by other guns. So once again, I'm going to caution you, if you're not an above average player, do not use this gun because you are still going to get wrecked. Me, I consider myself somewhere between above average and actually really good. I'm somewhere in that gray area, but I also have my days where I just totally suck. So when that happens, I just don't even play because that's like a once a week thing that happens for me. But either way, I'm getting off topic here. Okay, so now the next nerf is actually that it got a slight range adjustment. And honestly, you can't even really tell. Because of that ridiculous fire rate and shooting 2 bullets at a time. I mean, I guess it does deal just a little bit less damage at range, but you know, it is what it is. It really doesn't matter. It's really hard to tell actually until somebody actually comes out with the hard stats, you know, on Reddit or whatever, as it tends to happen. I'm gonna say that by tomorrow, maybe even the day after that, they're already gonna be out. So, you know, we're just gonna have to wait till then, and then when that comes out, I'll update you on exactly what happened. Also, another thing that happened was it got an adjusted reload time. Now, I don't know what they mean because, you know, just hand testing it without having the pre-nerf side-by-side comparison, I couldn't really tell, and it actually seemed like it reloaded faster, and I wasn't too sure, but let's look at it side-by-side. So this is the frame exactly before it reloads. Okay, these are the exact same frame, both using dexterity. Okay, this is the exact frame where it begins to reload, so let's see which one actually reloads faster. So it's pretty close. You know, you're not gonna really be able to tell in game. I mean, honestly, that really, to me, it doesn't matter. If they give it like a significant nerf, it probably would have done, you know, a whole lot more of a difference, because if they took it back to what it was before the buff, well then yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, that would have definitely, you know, caused less people to use this gun because it was painfully slow. Even with dexterity, it made you look at your class loadout twice to make sure that you were using it because it was just that slow when the gun first launched. And now it actually got a decrease to its starting ammo, and that honestly doesn't seem too bad, but once again, you do got to take into account that it was at 60. Okay, and now they brought it all the way down to 36. They almost cut it in half. And as far as extended mags go, it is now at 54 as opposed to 90. So that's a massive change to it. You are starting out with less bullets, and you are most definitely going to be reloading more often. I noticed that right off the bat when I started playing with this gun. Fixed oversight on clip size versus shots available. VPR fires 2 bullets, but decrements by the clip by 1. This has been adjusted accordingly. So pretty much the ammo count, because it does shoot 2 bullets at a time, instead of going down by 1, it goes down by 2. So pretty much the ammo count decreases by 2. That's the simplest way to say it. I don't know why I was stumbling over my words just then. Honestly, I gotta say that people who were using this gun because they weren't very good at the game, people who were like less than 5th prestige and were getting like maybe a 1 KD before the gun actually got buffed, those are going to be the people who aren't going to be using this gun anymore, and they're going to get wrecked. I mean, because honestly, this gun is high skill, high reward. Well, not high skill, high reward, but it rewards highly skilled players the most when using this gun. And that's unfortunately just a fact. If you're average, I don't recommend that you use this gun because you are still going to get destroyed, and that's just how it is, because close range is still a beast, but because of that recoil, that's still not going to help you out. It's actually going to hurt you a lot, because it's honestly kind of hard to pull down because the center speed is not very fast anymore, and then on top of that, it has a lot more view kick. So all of that being said, if you're an average player, I recommend that you go back to using the MV4 or the Type 2, maybe even the K-Bar, because you are not going to be doing well with this gun. And unfortunately, I saw that happen in the 5 games that I played in order to get this gameplay. You know, kids just aren't doing as well as they used to do. The only people who are still doing really good with this gun are people like me, who are above average to really good to total gods. Those are the people who are still doing pretty good. I mean, I think I got a 3 KD in this game, and you know, to be honest, I was trying. It wasn't effortless as like the way it was like when it got buffed, but you know, it's still, I wasn't sweating. I didn't break a single sweat. I was trying. There was effort, but it wasn't sweaty by any means. And I gotta say that I still did pretty damn good. Yes, it got nerfed, but in a way that the average player will no longer be attracted to this gun. And the only people who are still going to be using this gun, in my opinion, are people who are highly skilled. So I hope everything here helped you out, help you better decide whether you want to continue using this gun or not. Me personally, I'm still going to use it because, like I said, I consider myself to be above average to pretty good, somewhere in that gray area, depending on the day. So I am still going to continue using it. That's just me personally, but I probably won't pull it out unless I see a bunch of people spamming it, only then. Because right now my favorite gun is the DEIMOS. I finally unlocked it and it's been doing wonders for me. I love the thing. So if you guys liked the video, be sure to drop a like. Maybe subscribe if you like what you see. I am going to be bringing you videos like this on a constant basis. Also some gameplays. I'm trying to branch out to that. And also, comment down below what you guys think. Do you guys think that, you know, this buff was good enough, or do you think that they should have buffed it more? Like I said, personally, me, this gun is still going to do a lot of damage in the right hands. So just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.